up, Juice?
Hey, what's up, man? So, welcome to the Juice Alert, guys. We are officially live right now, and I'm joined by a very good friend of mine, a guy that I've known since kindergarten. His name is Joe Discher, and he's a Detroit Lions fan. So, how you doing, Joe?
I'm doing great, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. So we got a lot of great things to talk about. Be sure to also stay tuned for a couple other episodes that me and Joe are going to be dropping. You know, he's also a guy that goes to the University of Cincinnati. We have an upcoming episode talking about NFL general managers. That's something that kind of fascinates both of us. You know, how teams are built, things of that nature. We'll talk about some Michigan football later on in some other episodes. But today we're focused on some Detroit Lions football. So, right at the bat, Joe, before we get started, I didn't talk about this topic with you when I was, discussing the topics we're going to talk about in the show, but who's your favorite Detroit Lion of all time? I'm just curious.
Easily Calvin Johnson. I loved Calvin. Got to pretty much watch him his whole career, and he was just so fun to watch. I mean, he's a guy who is 6'5", and ran a 4.3 flat. I mean, that's like, we might not ever see that again. And, he never had like great success as a team, but like individually, Calvin was just built different.
No doubt. And I wanted to, segue to this because I actually knew that was probably going to be your answer. I just wanted to, see if it was. So I want to just briefly, appreciate Calvin Johnson before we get into our topics, because this guy, he unfortunately retired, due to the fact that he kind of was just, saying, hey, I play for the Lions, unfortunately, and I don't know if I want to play anymore. No disrespect to your team, but I just want to appreciate Calvin Johnson really quickly. I mean, this guy, I think he's a top 5 receiver of all time easily. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care about the fact that he didn't play for, 12, 13, 14 years. This guy, when he was on the field, I think he's the most talented wide receiver of all time. Even more talented than Jerry Rice, because Jerry Rice, he was great, but he did not run a 4.3 and things of that nature. And Calvin had the route running and all that stuff. He's not the best wide receiver of all time. That's easily Jerry Rice. But man, I look at guys like Jerry Rice, Terrell Owens, Randy Moss, Larry Fitzgerald. I think he's in that class, man, and here's some key stats for Calvin Johnson for his career. He's got a 9-year career, 83 touchdown catches, 11,619 yards. He broke Jerry Rice's single season receiving yards record in 2012. And in 2008, on an 0-16 Lions team, this guy led the league in touchdown catches, and had 1,300 yards. And guys like Dante Culpepper, Dan Orlovsky, no disrespect to Orlovsky, he's a great analyst, but not the best quarterback. And look at the quarterbacks that were throwing to him. He didn't have a Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. I don't think people realize how good Calvin actually was.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. You just gotta watch the tape. All his catches, he'll moss it over 3 guys. He'll run by anyone. Like, he really is one of the greatest players to ever play the game.
No doubt. So, thank you so much for watching this video today. Please also note that the Juice Alert Sports Podcast is not just a YouTube channel. It is available on all podcasting platforms, including Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and Apple Podcasts. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this content with all your friends. This podcast is my favorite thing in the entire world right now. It is my passion. And I want more people to listen to this podcast. I really want this podcast to grow. Also, a fun fact about me is that I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I currently am a freshman there right now. I am looking to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. And I potentially would like to start my own network if this podcast really truly grows. Or if I fall short of that goal, I would love to work for a big-time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. I am open to all networks. So if you believe in my dreams and you see or hear my passion through the screen, be sure to tell all your friends about the Juice Alert Sports Podcast. Stay motivated, you guys. Have a God bless day, and I'm out.